Steal of a deal. So you got it for almost a third of the price. So we were both pretty happy about that
one. What hood was it?
It was an Infinity Series Miller
Clearview.
It had like
Some cool stripy Aztec design or whatever that you like on it.
It's very similar.
It's very similar to the Miller hood that I got,
which I love.
The lenses are like $4
a piece, so you change one of those out when you weld every day or every week. You change one of those out at least once a month. Because you're always getting smoke and spatter and everything all over the lens.
Yeah, welding's expensive.
That it is.
Background audio off. Apparently we're watching that now. Alright, here we go. Let's see if this thing will allow me to stay put.
Let's see what kind of pictures I got so far.
I think we've done it. Yeah, that was.
We got a Sleeping Beauty over there. Yeah. Does he want to join us, or is it nappy nap time? Is that his guitar?
Yeah. Yeah, he recently acquired that.
I was gonna say I haven't seen it before, but I've learned parts of
parts of songs here and there, but I've not really ever learned very much more than just things
here and there.
Here and there. That's about it. But I always get jealous when I see a lot of people.
What's your favorite song? If you're gonna play one.
I don't know that
I don't know that I have very many songs that I know how to play, and or if I can remember the name of the song. Gosh, that torch did a number on this cigar. What's new? What do we want to talk about today?
It's got to see how much delay we have in it. A lot.
It did sound like it was quite a bit, huh?
No.
You got the headphones going. Wonder what kind of delay. What causes delay?
That sounds good.
Is it like bandwidth or something?
I think it's DSL problem.
Douglas County Fastening.
Is that
video service?
It's Spectrum.
Oh, I got something.
I got something I want to freaking. That's on my mind. Okay. So I don't know how everybody else feels about this, but when you pay child support, right?
Child support, and you're all caught up and everything, and you're just paying on a regular basis. I was wondering, there's got to be some way to. I don't know how you do this because I don't know too much about politics or anything like that, but creating laws. But I think that if you pay child support, right? Let's just give my case, right? I pay $500 a month in child support. Well, throughout the entirety of a year, that's, let's just say $8,500, $9,000 that the other party's receiving and supposed to be supporting your child with that money. And let's say that is the case and they are doing that. Well, when you go to pay taxes or you file your taxes, I think that you should be able to claim that child. Even though he's not living with you, they say that's what dictates. It's like, okay, well, he might not be living with me full time. They might have him the majority of the time, but I have $8,500 in receipts that I've spent directly on that child, right? That have recorded monetary.
Isn't that in the agreements?
Deals.
Isn't that in the agreements?
Oh, it's not an agreement. They just say, hey, this guy nutted in my box and we had a kid and now he owes me money because we're not together anymore. And so it's like, to me, it's like, why shouldn't you be able to claim that child on your taxes? Those are expenses that you forked out, right? And I think you should be able to claim the kid on your taxes. And if let's just say the other party wants to collect the child support, why are they getting all the money? You know what I'm saying? Because basically I pay a third of what I make an entire year to support the kid and the mom, right? And so if you do pay child support, you should be able to claim the kid. But if you aren't paying child support, then they should be able to claim the kid, which anybody that's smart would rather I'd rather receive the 8,500 throughout the year instead of the 2,000 once a year, you know? And so it's like, okay, I feel like either or. I feel like that should be the new law, you know? It's like, okay, well, let me recoup some of my money that I've, given to you and the child to help you, take care of the child because he's with you most of the time.
In a tax return?
I mean, doesn't that sound reasonable? I don't know. You don't have to agree with me,
I'm
but
not
to
sure
me,
how that works.
to me, well, that is a proposal on my behalf is to where if you pay child support, you should be the one.
You should be the one that are eligible to claim child taxes, right? Because why
do they give you
a child tax credit,
It's because
right?
you
It's because
spent
you
money
spent
on
money
your
on your child,
not just yourself,
right?
And so they give you
And so they give you that money.
option
They
to
give
have
you the option to have
that money back.
that money back.
That you've spent.
That you've spent. So they say, okay, well,
You
you averagely pay about $2,000 in taxes when you spend your own money on
your kid
when you're buying them stuff, right?
So they're like, okay, well, more or less,
the average is.
Well, I spent $8,500 on this one, and I got $5. So it's like but I'm still spending $100 when I go to get pizza or ice cream or go to a movie and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just saying that several adjustments
Reformat the whole thing.
Seems too
It seems too complicated because there's money changing hands all the time, and every time that money changes hands, there's a fee, there's a tax, there's a service.
Oh yeah.
It's accumulated, it's getting taken to the bank and deposited, it's gotta be withdrawn, it's gotta be used on a debit card with a check.
I know. And then there's a transaction fee there too. I mean, it's just straight up getting ridiculous.
I think that's the whole issue. Everything is just so complicated. I mean, what you named off is one.
It's only complicated because on all my other kids on a monthly basis. So it's like, why
so much for starters.
Just because I make
make
a good wage doesn't mean you get a third of it every month. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just ridiculous.
But that's how it
I
works.
don't understand.
That's the system.
I don't understand because, she gets food stamps and all that kind of stuff too. So it's like very little maybe of that money actually goes to buying the kid food. If she's going to spend any of that money on at all, it's either going to be clothes or toys. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that when they sign up for you to pay child not saying I don't want to contribute. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying it's too much, and if you do pay it,
you should be able to claim the kid on your taxes.
now you shouldn't.
Be able to claim the kid on your taxes. If you don't pay child support, they should be able to claim the kid on taxes. So I think that
based on the other party's decision, you choose either or. It's like, okay, well, if he pays child support, then he legally gets to claim the kid on his taxes. But if he doesn't pay child support, then you can claim the kid on his taxes. You know what I'm saying? That's for, you know. So that's one thing that kind of boggled my mind, you know, in the last few years or whatever. It seems a bit ridiculous. I feel like they should be able to change that law because, you know,
if you went to them today and said, "Hey, do you have receipts on everything you spent on your kid?" No, you don't. How can I prove that it's actually really going towards something the kid needs?
all $500.